What's up guys, Aiden here from Losh TV and welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Universal Studios Florida because I heard some Horror Nights trusses has gone up and I want to check out the process on VillainCon, see if there's anything new in the store and kind of just give you guys a quick little update on the park. So, if you will, join me. Let's get in there. Now something kind of funny coming to the park, and they still haven't replaced the Woody Woodpecker height sign, but it makes me wonder if they're going to have a height check sign for VillainCon that'll probably be the same size, or if they're just going to redo this completely, which I think they might do very soon, but at the moment, who knows? And now going from that height check stand, we're going to go right over here into the turnstile area, which they're slowly but surely getting this done. Can't wait, because this side has been flowing fantastically. And during Horror Nights, it's going to be a great shot to be able to go through both of these turnstiles. It's kind of nice that they're working on it now and not waiting until September or October or even November, because this is stuff that we need right now for the park. And if you saw my Horror Nights speculation map video, you would know that there's no scare zone rumored to be right here in front of VillainCon, well, or the entire Minion Land, which has always served as our table of contacts, at least for the last couple of years for this event. So it's kind of weird to see, but kind of makes sense. They want to keep this all as cohesive as they can, and maybe, just maybe, they'll have VillainCon open during Horror Nights, which I highly doubt, but there is that possibility that it can be open. But as of right now, we don't know when this is opening. We do know it still says summer 2023, but as of right now, we don't have an opening date. So we're just waiting to see when it'll open. Going away from VillainCon, I walked through the store. There's not really anything new in there, but if you guys want to check out what it looked like, go ahead and watch my video. I'll link it up on the screen so you guys can see that. But here's an example. Last time I showed you guys the characters from Sing, and I talked about Vector. But here you have a couple of Minions doing meet and greets here for Illumination Theater. Kind of nice. Oh, and look, and they are killing it. They're all having fun, super interactive. But yeah, very nice. We're going to go away from the Minions and keep walking straight towards the other side of the park to see if we can find any of those little updates for Horror Nights or anything in general, because this park is ever growing. And now we're back in New York, near the New York Library, and most of this is completed except for a small section up top. And I don't think we're going to see any scare zone props for New York or anything in general, like props, until the middle of July. So give it about like 2-3 weeks and we'll start to see things start to come to fruition. Because you got to remember, Horror Nights is about like a month and a half away. It starts the first week of September, so very soon we'll start to see all of these props start to show up. So all the announcements are coming and all the props are coming, and this is going to be very exciting to wait for. So I'm going to be screaming like crazy. I'm going to be having the time of my life, and I hope you will too, because, well, there's nothing else we can do. And I was about to walk away from the New York Library until I realized that there's a whole lighting truss right here. And now this lighting truss isn't anything special. It just lights up the two entrances to the haunted houses, meaning so that you can see this way for the house. So it's very cool. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely something. Alright, so we are going away from the streets of New York, and before we do, I just need to say, the lighting in New York always confuses me. I never know what was already here and what's brand new. So over the screen right now, you guys see that I'm putting this here. That wire that's there was used in the scare zone last year and the year prior, but I don't remember if that's been around year round. If you guys know, let me know down below, because I'm baffled and confused. And then along with that light, we also have the Magic Club over by the Gotham City restrooms, also getting a new paint job, just like the New York Library. Slowly but surely, we'll keep you updated on this, and we'll let you know how nice it'll look at the end. Let's keep going to San Francisco, see if we find anything else here. Over here in San Francisco, we haven't seen anything yet from the eye level when it comes down to lighting, but just like the other zones, be very patient, as last year this was the very last zone to get anything, so who knows what's gonna happen. But also we have the house that's located in Fast and Furious, so if you guys want to see what that looks like, go ahead and ride the ride. But it essentially looks exactly how it looked last year. If you did the Horrors of Blumhouse last year, the queue is the exact same. Nothing is different, so keep that in mind. And if you look up here, you can actually see a giant metal truss. I don't know if you guys see it right there, so I'm gonna walk that way now. And last time I came to the park, which was the 4th of July, I made a joke saying this is something for Horror Nights. However, I highly doubt that it is. It's just a random box, for being quite honest, but it might be something. could be some kind of like entrance gate into the zone, but I doubt it. But you never know. And now we are here behind the giant truss, and I'm starting to think this might not be something for Hornites, but maybe something else. Because there's also these trusses here, and then the ones down there. I walk down there now, but there's also those down there. So maybe these are for the bars again. We know they did something similar for last year when they had all the theme stuff back here, but who knows? Maybe that's some kind of step and repeat photo op right there, or something else. I'm not sure, but this is all back here towards the back end of San Francisco. So I'm not sure. They have this gate closed off, so we can't go back here, but there are more of the trusses. And oh, the gate's open, but I'm not going in there. But yeah, there's more trusses back here, and that means they're gonna start setting up the Hornites bars right back here. Last year they were the VIP bars, so we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna keep her going. I'm gonna go over that way where you see another truss. We're gonna walk straight over there right now. So I've now actually come down to this bottom level of the dock just because I want to take a closer look at the lagoon, as it looks like they're preparing to do something, some kind of show. I know I talked about this during the 4th of July video, but here you can see it a whole lot clearer. There's a bunch of white like pylons or PVCs going across the entire lagoon. Who knows? I know it's like my word today, but I'm excited for whatever they do, whether it be before Hornites, after Hornites, or just during Hornites. Whatever they want to do. I'm just excited for new entertainment at the park. Alright, now we're going to go to the trusses over there. And right here's a closer look at the PVCs. Might not be closer, but kind of. But here we go. As you guys know, this year, if you watched the speculation map video, there might actually be something for Hornites in Diagon Alley. We might actually be getting Death Eaters here. Now, they have been in the past at Islands of Adventure, but now they're rumored to come here, and that is beyond exciting. Like, it's something we've been wanting for so long, something in Diagon Alley, so it's not a dead area anymore. But alas, we shall wait and see. But here's another one of the lighting trusses. There's one right here, and then one over there. Of course, they might have those food booths like they have had in the past few years. Typically one here and then one there. I love how Hornites has turned into this festival as well, so you can get food, merchandise, and a whole lot of things besides just going through haunted houses and seeing scare zones. So it's really nice. Now, just for a little bit of references, we were standing right there where all those trusses are, and then we went over here to the bridge, and now we're at this bridge, and here you can kind of see that there is a tubing going through here at the bottom, maybe pumping some kind of different water, not sure, trying to fix the drainage system perhaps, but yeah, that's all it is right now. Drainage pipes. Doesn't mean they're not getting ready for a show though. And now going from this to over here at Krusty, they're still working on the pavement over here in front of the Simpsons ride. So this whole area is walled off, and it's walled off from over there as well. So yeah, little by little they're making the groundwork look nicer, because they're getting ready for not just Hornites, but they got to get ready for Epic Universe to open in a couple years, because they can't just be letting the other two parks go to rot. No. They got to have everyone enjoying all of the parks. So these little enhancements are making all of us very happy. We're now on the front side of the Simpsons ride, and you can see it's still very tight and congested compared to normal. I just did a whole 360 for you guys, so you guys can check that out. But I'm pretty sure these, like this side of the ground, is going to be done by the time that Hornites is here. Like, most likely will be done before the first week of September. Hopefully before even the middle of August, because they have to go through a bunch of other stuff as well. So we'll see. After going through all of Springfield, there really isn't anything, but there typically isn't anything there besides lighting that'll show up later. So not really much to see here. But I do see lighting ring, or a truss, whatever you want to call it, right in front of me, right here by Springfield. So kind of cool. I'll show you guys that right now. Okay, wow. So look at the new pavement that's right here. This left side of the pavement is brand new compared to the old one that used to be this like checkerboard one. And you get a clear shot of Woody's Nut House coaster going towards Kid Zone. Well, Still Kid Zone to me for now, but the regular entrance to ET is open as well. And from right here, if we take a little turn, you see 2 more of those trusses up there. Nice. But it's really nice to see that we can walk here again and have a lot of fun in the park and be excited for Kid Zone 2.0 or whatever it's going to be. Because, well, when's the last time we had something to look forward to as a whole land before Diagon Alley when it comes down to Universal? Almost nothing. So, very excited things here. It's not just Horror Nights, it's everything. And now going from Kid Zone, we're going to go into Central Park, and you can see that there are lighting trusses galore here. Now, from my eyes here, I can see 6 of them going all the way down. And now, this is always one of my favorite locations for a scare zone. Actually, one of my all-time favorite scare zones was here, and that was Trick or Treat. Because there's so much you can do here. You can put stuff in the trees. There's actually a wire there that goes from that lighting rink across. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but there's one there. But there's so much that you could do in this zone. Now, it is compact, but like I said, there's a lot you can do. So, very exciting. And now here's a view of the trusses from this side of Central Park. And on this side of Central Park, something weird has happened. They've opened a Starbucks because the one over in New York is temporarily closed. So right here is a temporary Starbucks location. So that's cool, I guess. You know, you can get in there, get your Starbucks. Now, one thing about this, just from the outside looking in, it does seem like a more spacious location than the prior one. So that's a huge positive. And then, like I said last time, Mel's Drive-In is still closed. Of course, slowly but surely refurbishing it. Who knows what they're doing, but it's well deserved. I like that they're touching up all the restaurants. They learned that Minions Cafe was so great that they had to make every other restaurant in the park just 10 times better. Also, check out this tribute store if you haven't done so already, because it's a banger. It's one of the best tribute stores they've ever put together. But with all that being said, we're excited for some very soon Horror Night props to show up. We're excited for the near future of Universal altogether. And I know this was a short one, but I have some wrestling to watch tonight. So, if you ever want to see us, watch NXT Tuesdays, and we will be there because we try to go to NXT every Tuesday. Because it's like our little family tradition at this point. Me, Lexi, and Cotter, her little brother. So, with all that being said, I rambled on a little bit too much. You guys probably clicked off from the beginning, but like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what you're most excited to see and what was your favorite thing to see today. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes.